I was one day getting ready to purchase a 224 unit property in South Atlanta near the airport. It was a very high crime, dangerous dwelling. And I was reading the tenant applications, and I noted that the vast majority of the tenants living there and applying were single parents with 2 to 3 children, making at the time $7, $8.50 an hour. And I just remember thinking, how did these families survive? I mean, this is extreme poverty. So we bought this property, and I vowed we would not raise our rents, which we didn't. And we started an after-school program there. Within a year, we had 50 children in the program. The property stabilized. The mothers were not worried about their children being unsafe after school, coming home to an empty apartment. My tenants paid their rent. And so I realized that there is a real triple bottom line win when you do this type of housing model that really builds social services for the families into the platform. It is a financial win for me because my properties typically stay full and my tenants typically pay their rent, all right? It's a community win for the community because by doing the after-school programs, the school wins. Typically, they have lower transiency, they have stable children, they can actually invest in education. We consume fewer municipal services because we create an environment that's safe, so we don't have as much police response. And then usually it's an environmental win because we do programs that work with Georgia Power to make the units more energy efficient. What Star C does is it partners with affordable housing landlords, and it offers community wraparound services. For example, free after-school programs that are on site, free summer camps. We partner with the local federally qualified health clinic and do wellness events at the property where tenants can go. They can sign up for insurance. They can schedule medical, doctor, dentist, vision appointments. We have partnerships with the Cub Scouts through Star C. So it brings those resident services into the community and it manages it in a one-stop shop to really help the landlord invest and have programs for their residents. We hear from tenants in the program that usually it is the best community they've ever lived in. Their children are out playing on the playground. They're out socializing, they're riding their bikes. This is usually one of the first properties they've ever lived in that they can afford, where they really felt safe and they felt like their children had a place in the entire community. About 95% of housing in the United States is owned by for-profit landlords. So the solutions to housing affordability and housing equity have to come through the for-profit landlords because there is not enough money donated by the foundations to nonprofit landlords to really have a material difference. If a landlord raises your rent to $300 a month, which is pandemic right now, then families have no choice but to disrupt their community, their family, and move and take their children out of their school. So as a landlord of large apartment communities, we actually can control the environment and give people a stable home life so that they can build social capital and really improve their families and improve their lives.